Final bit of Nightfire. We're finally gonna go to space.
Yay!
But we gotta do this first.
No!
Well, one thing we know about Drake, nothing's as it seems on the surface.
That's what I call profound.
All the more.
That's what I call Music Volume 3.
No reception committee.
The system's active.
We need a comm link.
Really? Like, what's the point of the other agent? Like, she's got no character development whatsoever.
All the character development was in her first sentence, remember? She said her fucking whole life story right when she fucking crashed through the wall.
Be in touch, Allura.
I wish after when they crashed through the wall and she said the whole thing, he's like, what?
This lady comes in with her fucking clothes literally painted on.
The boob separator.
Alright, so this level, it's not gonna surprise you. It's fucking hard.
Yeah, because all they give you is a crossbow.
And a cell phone.
They give you a pistol, too. The crossbow is pretty much an instant kill, though.
Oh.
But it has no range.
Oh.
Bond may have penetrated our security. Lock down the sector at once and deactivate all
Oh, no, it's...
mine.
It's...
Right away, Miss Ashi.
Shh. I don't remember her name.
Keiko? wasn't
Kiko.
it? Yeah, Kiko.
Oh, yeah.
And stay alert.
Like key code. Like what she has and I don't.
James, I've hacked into the terminal and got access
Like
to
Game
internal
GD.
systems. A lot of it has been locked out.
That's
but
her middle
I
name.
can access the security cameras.
Let me do this stealthily. Ah!
She's locked out all other clearances. You'll need to find her
Whap.
and stay close.
Urgent backup required in Alpha Sector.
That guy, he runs right up to the alarm and stares at it for a few seconds before pressing it.
I was never trained on how to use it! It's just a squirt of laser, just a squirt.
A squirt of laser.
Kiko
That's all I
is
need.
currently in corridor
Now, I could
A1.
actually run right past these guys and it wouldn't notice me, but that wouldn't be fun.
What was the point of the silencer if they're gonna notice you either way?
Well, so then these guys don't notice me.
The senpai avoider.
Sure, Travis.
Yes.
AKA a gun.
That's how I avoid senpai.
Kiko is in corridor A12.
Who is your senpai, Travis?
Me.
The world may never know.
That's me.
That's the best joke I've heard so far. Okay.
You mean, what do you mean? The fact that it's me?
That is pretty hilarious.
On my shoulder. How the air around me.
Thorn, could you step it up a bit?
I think they call that "this is suffering." Being shot like 20 times while he tries to duck.
Kiko is in
I got the other guy I was barely aiming at in one hit. At least I cleared them out. There's also this guy over here.
Target acquired in Alpha Sector.
Right in the dinger.
Looks like Kiko is nearly at the control.
Right in the
ass.
ass.
Hurry up.
If you keep shooting at him for too long, the guy in here notices it. Taking out all the systems is what gives you the Bond move. That was the wrong button.
Oh, I'm glad I have your sunglasses on so I can't see.
I got a new controller around the time that I recorded this level, and it's a nice controller, but it just seems to be the case with all GameCube controllers. The D-pad is shit.
Yeah. You gotta love this fucking Motorola Razr that he uses.
Just rub your body all over these guns.
Oh!
This one right here, the Ames 20, is probably one of the best guns in the game.
It better be. It covers up half your view.
It has super good accuracy, and it has a pretty good scope, too, which actually sort of highlights enemies, but only while you're looking at it, obviously. But it also has a secondary grenade launcher function. Grenade launcher with seemingly infinite distance. Now, I know what's happening here. Once I go through the next area, a bunch of guys are going to spawn on the path all the way back to that silver door you saw, because that's the exit. So I'm laying out a bunch of mines to catch them ahead of time.
This...
And now I got mortar bombs, so I'm taking care of this hallway too.
Oh, it's gonna rule.
Just waiting 5 minutes when you hear the doom.
But now we can continue. Kiko took her sweet time getting here. Like me.
Wow, really?
Time to set up. I'm placing the security system.
I hear someone giggling behind me.
Clear and seal
I have a feeling at some point she actually did turn around, but James Bond just maneuvered behind her after she turned around. Like,
Giggling incoherently. Like, oh, come on, Bond.
Disrupt the base's security systems.
What was that?
me breathing.
You missed the last one, man.
I know. I was too busy breathing.
Let's check this out. So as it destroys the servers, each individual monitor goes out, which I think is a nice touch.
You'll need to get through that door to Delta Sector. Hurry, James.
So if I keep moving forward, I'm going to hit a cutscene, and that's going to activate the high-end security guys. But if I just hang out back here, I can take out some of the weak ones first.
What is this scope?
I think it's like infrared.
The pheromone scope.
Now you saw that explosion. I think it took out all of the tripwires in the area just at once, so it was kind of a waste.
It's the, well, what if we were fighting awesome fire people scope?
I think we'd see them anyway.
I can see their stank from here.
It's a virtual reality. You look through it if you feel like fighting fire people instead of regular people. This guy, I haven't seen him since like episode 2.
I'm going below to cut the power so he can't follow. But if Bond does reach the facility, I'll be sure to thank him.
God, you have ridiculous shoulders.
So here's a cool thing about the higher end security. They all have AIMS 20s as well. They don't use the grenade launcher function, but they all drop ammo for it. So I'm pretty much not going to use anything else.
Whee!
Also, the explosions, I think, go through walls. So get used to me reloading constantly. And just for grenades.
Wow.
Yes, that James Bond xylophone.
Oh, another great thing about the gun. The bullets go through glass. But I feel like that's the case for pretty much all guns. But it's basically free cover.
But they don't look like the railgun from Metal Gear Solid.
Keep that in mind.
You pulling my chain here? We gonna get a railgun?
Metal Gear Rex, at least.
It's not a railgun. It's kind of about as cool.
Oh, damn.
Oh shit. Where were you?
Are these explosions all the bombs you put down a minute ago?
No, this place just explodes on its own. I don't know why.
Oh.
It's because there's a bunch of gas tanks around the area, but there's nobody shooting at them. So here's what kind of sucks about this room. I laid pretty much all of my bombs down here. They just sort of disappeared.
The game can only handle so much memory.
Yeah. I wouldn't imagine they would survive through a cutscene.
They do, though, so I don't know what happens to them.
Huh.
I imagine it's game memory.
Maybe. I did drop some remote mines as well, but they also disappeared.
I mean, it's ambitious, but the problem is, remember that first chapter when bodies would freeze outside a frame? I think this game doesn't have a whole lot of memory to it.
In another recording, I think for getting the platinum medal, I did drop remote mines here, and they did stick around, and those were much more helpful. But important thing to keep in mind about this tunnel is there are guys hiding. Like, you can walk out to the middle of this area, and a guy who's hiding behind you will pop out. So be ready for everyone.
This is more Dark Souls.
Kinda, yeah. Now, in that tunnel, those are tripwires that activated, so those did work.
Huh.
And there, I think, is Rook. Rook has stupid health. And he has a laser.
What the fuck just happened? Did he hurt himself?
Nope, he hit me. I pretty much need grenades, just constantly firing in his face in order to take him out.
Thorn, do you think love can bloom on the battlefield? I feel like it's about to happen. Once you get that laser gun.
I made specific sure not to pick up this armor. It's in a little tunnel. If you pump the crouch button, you can move through here quickly.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, there's just armor stuck there.
I thought you said I made a point not to pick this armor up, and then you picked it up.
I meant earlier in the level, so that it would be there when I pretty much invariably ran out of health.
Just picked up a Phoenix Samurai.
Yeah, it's called a fucking Phoenix Samurai? Jeez.
Yeah, it's a pretty awesome laser. It's incredibly strong. It's basically a sniper laser with a really big zoom, so you can take care of enemies all the way across the map. And it has a secondary fire where it overcharges the laser and then fires an explosion that kills anything. Including you, so, you know, fire from a distance.
I thought the fight was a little bit anticlimactic.
Well, that's because I didn't want there to be a climax with that guy. I wanted to kill him quickly.
Phoenix Samurai sounds like a Japanese folk metal band.
Kinda, yeah.
Go, go, go.
Like the Japanese answer to Ailstorm.
That'd be sick.
Metal Samurai. I love you using your scope to shoot grenades.
Well, again, the level is so dark. It was what actually allows me to see everything.
I thought maybe that was just a rendering issue, but I guess you say so.
No, the level is just crazy dark. The whole game, really. Now, most of the tunnels that we pass through are going to have tripwires themselves. Just throw in a grenade, it takes care of them. I like to activate the guys in a room and then close the door so I can shoot through the glass.
This one weird trick. Bond villains hate it. See, that's the way to deal when you're blind, is just start blowing them up.
Ow, my butt, ow, my head.
What are you, a grenade sandwich?
There's a couple of areas with decryptors, or with key codes we can, keypads we can decrypt, and they have armor in them. I think there's only like two, one at the start of the level and one at the end. I could close the door, but explosions go through walls, so it doesn't matter. Come on. Thank you.
Damn, Bond's making it past our security. How? Grenades? Chunking it at all the lasers.
I'm over here. Whack a guard.
I think they refer to that as a Gordian knot.
What the hell? Eat. Now this area is strange. As soon as you walk in, a grenade spawns.
A grenade with dual pistols.
A grenade with a silencer.
This is an unwinnable battle, Bond.
Bring it on, you big fuck.
Oh, sneaky. Oh, I thought the door closed on me. Also, there's some grenades over here.
Yeah, you should just keep throwing grenades so that the fucking room lights up more.
I would eventually run out.
The most inefficient lantern.
I think you mean over-efficient.
Whatever he hit with seemed to hurt a lot. I like the sound of walking on this because it just sounds so light. It's like little cat feet. Clink, 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 clink. I love also the big wild animation throw to the ground when he only throws it like maybe a foot away from him. Eeh.
Somebody did point out, I think in the thread, this is before the time of grenades having a dedicated button, so I have to cycle through all my guns to get through them.
I mean, when did this come out? Because I know, wasn't it Halo was the one that had the first really dedicated grenade button?
I think this was 2002.
Yeah, it was, you know... When did Halo come out? I don't even remember.
I think 2001.
No excuses then.
It's roughly the same time. It's before it became a common thing, though.
Yeah, November 15th, 2001.
Oh good, I think somebody blew themselves up.
What's all that debris flying up into the air?
That's the explosion.
How's that guy not dead?
They can survive one explosion and then getting shot in the arm. But that's it.
Thank God this arm's keeping me alive.
There's the exit. I want to stock up first, but nope. Gotta go for it.
Guess you shot him in the arm, so you accidentally killed Liquid Snake.
Ab goals.
Right? I mean, it's all we can see of her, so...
It's the only part that's actually modeled and worth a damn.
So here's where overcharge is a perfect use. Aim at that guy's head and fire. Takes them out instantly, and the other guys don't notice you. Because the best thing you can do in this area is take out as many of them as you can before they start firing at you. So if I just stick around in this doorway, I can take care of most of the guys from a distance.
So not only that, it has unlimited ammo, it just has a set fire rate.
Yep. And it overheats. If it overheats, you need to let it cool down completely.
How long does that take?
Just a couple seconds.
It's not even that much of a punishment.
Not really. I mean, that's what overcharge is, purposefully overheating it.
Unfortunately, our security has been temporarily breached. Therefore,
That's one way of putting it.
Hopefully someone's here to actually fucking hear this.
Our security system has been temporarily grenaded several times, but fear not.
So guys actually spawn in that doorway. But not anymore.
We have a mandatory meeting on Sunday to mention the removal of all grenades via security measures. It tends to destroy everything. Oh, hi.
Here we go, final part of the level. This cutscene does not count as a checkpoint.
Damn you, Patches!
Quickly crawl into the tailpipe.
Be like a raccoon.
Nope, I gotta get into a bunker. So if you hang out in that area, and the countdown finishes, the doors close, and you get blown up by rockets. I feel like they cut it kind of close, though. They don't start closing the doors until 10 seconds in.
Well, yeah, what if it jams?
Also, you can't avoid this. It just completely whites out as the rocket fires.
You'd be permanently blind from that shit.
Now, ninjas are gonna spawn, so this is a good use of the overcharge as well.
Rocket ninjas?
No, just regular ninjas. They might as well be, because they're stupid strong as well.
They were that boss from earlier in the game, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Thankfully, the overcharge is so strong it kills them in one hit. In previous recordings, I had to use like 3 grenades on them, and that was really tricky.
Are you fighting her now?
No, she's just hanging out in the center of the room. We'll see her in a second, I think. She's hiding in that room right there. See, there she is.
Hi. Remember me?
Hi.
I'm James.
James Bond!
No, won't go through that that glass.
I'm about to say, can't shoot through this one.
Lol, fuck you.
Just kicking back.
So, what'd you have for dinner today?
We didn't expect you to beat the ninja in 5 seconds, so,
You guys have a good day? I had a pretty good day.
Ah!
You need to be very careful. Using the overcharge is a good idea, but you need to wait until your view has mostly come back in, and then activate the overcharge. If you do it too early, you're just going to blow yourself up. But if you do it too late, the ninja's going to rip you up, so...
Whee! That was wacky.
Now, as Bond murders go, this one's kind of brutal.
I've got you, Japanese Zoe.
Press the button, mission complete. Button for what, you might ask? Why, that image right above it.
The bridge?
It drops the bridge.
Damn. Oh. Oh no.
James? I'm losing your signal. Are you alright?
I suppose I'm rising to the occasion.
Oh, that level. So many takes I had to do to get gold.
You don't really know what you're gonna get until the very end, do you?
You can pause and look at your current score.
I thought that said upgrade loser.
Get an upgrade, you loser.
Final level. And it's pretty much entirely a boss fight against Drake. But it's in space.
How many dragons are we gonna fight?
Depends on your definition of dragon.
I like that answer.
I don't think you will once you learn.
Oh.
Do you get to fist fight him in the astronaut suit?
Do be careful. Call out.
Thank God.
I think a bit late to tell me about my glasses.
I like how he has an evil astronaut suit. Make it look extra evil.
That's a theory I mean to test. You've already failed miserably. But tinker with my missile if you must. It'll make a splendid target for my laser cannons.
James, the missiles. You won't be able to disarm the warheads in time. Your only hope is to sabotage the launch system in some way. You'll have to disable them manually. Each launch gantry has a weak coupling you can melt with your laser.
Your only option's to sabotage!
I'll credit you with persistence, Mr. Bond. Persistence and failure.
So moving around in space is kind of wonky.
I'd imagine.
Because the missile launch platform is moving. So you just sort of slowly turn around, but if you press the action button, you revert yourself back up, which is nice. We've got a couple things we need to keep in mind. One, the missiles do not activate until you kill those first two guys. So when you're getting the platinum medal and you're flying around trying to collect the 007 bonuses, which are just sort of hanging out around the platform, leave those two alive, and then get the bonuses, and then you can kill them and continue from here. The second thing you need to worry about, aside from those guys, is the missiles. Like McCall said, we need to fly up next to the missiles and shoot out their connectors. I think they're supposed to be fueling the missiles, or if anything, it's just a countdown, and then you destroy it before it finishes, and the missiles go off course. It doesn't disable the missiles, rather it sends their launch off into some weird direction, and some of them end up firing back on the missile platform. Watch out for the laser guys. They do a lot of damage, but they don't seem to fire until they're really close to you. They don't seem to care that it's a sniper laser, so use that to your advantage back on them. It only takes 2 lasers to kill the guys, but if you shoot them in the head, it takes 1. So, like, go figure.
I feel like if you got shot in space from any side of you, you would be gone because you just start flying through space.
Ah, but it's his combat veterans, so they can survive it.
They know the basics of space CQC.
SQC.
Of course.
You practically need to be parallel with the connectors in order to hit them. You can't shoot them from the side. Really, for the entire level, you need to be constantly moving. Oh, and a third thing, Drake's just firing a laser at you. The entire time.
Has he this entire time, or does he start now?
He has the entire time, that thing.
Oh.
It fires into a satellite, which then redirects it back at you.
Well, he's been doing a pretty shitty job. I don't think you've been hit yet.
No, I have. That's why I don't have any armor anymore.
Oh.
It's not so much these guys shooting at me as that laser.
How would you like to die? Slowly or a swift burn through the Earth's atmosphere?
I always find it funny that Bond villains will stay cocky despite their plans completely falling apart.
It's like that dog sitting there in a burning house. This is fine.
A dog in an evil astronaut suit. This is fine.
Next fan art.
Roman Reigns in an evil space suit.
I'll rise from the ashes.
I'm trying to orient myself a good way. And then the satellite explodes, which is a signal that you're going into the final fight here.
Tell me it's a fist fight.
No, it's a rocket versus laser fight.
Ah, that's cool.
Well, here's how I beat it. He just sort of falls out of the platform. I activate the overcharge and aim at him. I need to be very sure I hit him, and I do. That kills him instantly.
Fox! Yahoo!
If you didn't hit him, he's just gonna keep firing rockets at you, and they're probably gonna kill you. But there you have it, folks. We beat Nightfire.
Hey! And there's the fire in the night.
Hey!
Now we'll land at Capsule Corp, apparently.
This looks very sane space pod. Oh.
Shaken, not stirred. Or is it stirred, not shaken?
Have you ever seen one of my movies?
I've known you for like 6 hours. Also, why'd you make a nom sound into that? That makes so disturbing. Have you seen my movies? Oh,
Well done, 007.
Then I'm sure the world won't mind my taking a few days off.
That's how long it's going to take to get back.
Be our designated driver.
shows up at home in his underpants playing Street Fighter or something. Like, he's not really enjoying his day off like he should.
I feel like they just went to sleep. They didn't have sex.
Wait, that's not the water car!
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Oh no!
God damn. So once you get to the metal screen, you need to sit through the entire credits.
Good. I thought that said Mr. Scenario. I need to get new Huh? Oh. Hey.
Look at the advanced technology of the future, computers!
For over 20 months, the team at EA Games developed James Bond 007 Nightfire.
God, look at these early 2000 styles. I love it.
England and Canada. Programmers, writers, artists, designers, and animators.
Look at them playing this great big orchestra on one keyboard.
They had to show us doing the fucking eyebrow up editing.
Adding to the fantasy, Agent 007 looks and feels just like the film star himself, Pierce Brosnan.
It feels like him?
It does, Travis. It feels.
His soft baby hands, you know?
He feels what you do to him.
Every time we play Nightfire, Pierce Brosnan himself feels pain. Do not play Pierce Nightfire.
Don't play Pierce Brosnan. Whatever you do, he won't appreciate it.
This feels very weird because this does come immediately after you beat the game. And every time you beat it, this plays and then the credits.
He's got the fucking eyebrow meter.
Eyebrow button.
The Aston Martin V12 Vanquish. The Vanquish, also featured in this year's Bond film Die Another Day, sports
Bet they're proud of that.
V12 engine with a Formula 1 style transmission.
Pretty sexy car.
0 to 60 in under 5 seconds and reach speeds.
But it uses so much fucking gas.
This posh British woman immediately turned northern.
To bring this amazing vehicle into the game, the design team at EA worked with Aston Martin to capture all of the exact specs and performance attributes of the car, then created a 3D...
Because, you know, Aston Martins can just ride on their side whenever they want.
From fast cars to beautiful women and exotic locations, James Bond 007 Nightfire is packed with all the elements that make it classic James Bond.
So you included a commercial for your own game at the end of the game.
Secret agent.
And they also showed in that, like, this is a great revolutionary game, but then you saw that lady's face clip through James Bond's armpit. Pierce Brosnan will feel that.
There you have it. Here's the unskippable credits. Which sucks, because I had to redo that level multiple times, and they show this every time.
I do gotta say, I think that Agent Under Fire looked a bit more fun.
More fun. This feels more like a complete Bond experience, though.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It feels very EA. It has a very EA polish to it, you can tell.
But it was a good one. I enjoyed playing through it. Mostly. Again, it is balls hard in 00 Agent mode.
You did a good job hiding it through the magic of editing.
Through the magic of not using some recordings.
Yeah, and the magic of, I'm sure, actually being pretty good at this game.
I got there, eventually.
Yeah. I'm proud of you, Thorn.
I just realized this game had 4 Bond girls in it. 4.
My name is Jacob, never seen a Bond movie wrestle. Is that a lot?
That is a lot.
Oh.
Usually there's one that always dies, and then there's one at the end. This one brought back one from one of the other games, and I'm going to count Kiko as one for a level.
Yeah. I like that they wrote an original Bond theme for this.
Also using a keyboard.
Yeah.
The voice itself is all synthesized. It would have been great if they couldn't afford to get Pierce Brosnan to voice James Bond, but they could afford him to sing the song. James Bond, etc.
Zoe.
They were able to get him for Everything or Nothing. Him, Judi Dench, and John Cleese. And Willem Dafoe.
It's funny when you do get him for those sorts of things. You can tell, like, when you hear them, they're just like, this is a fucking paycheck. This is a fucking paycheck.
Watching through this again does make me want to replay through the Wii remake of GoldenEye, because I never beat that game. I played it very briefly.
How is it? Because I never hear a conclusive opinion on it.
I mean, I played it like 7 years ago, but I remember liking it, but I don't know, it's made by Activision, so it's very Call of Duty.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a first-person shooter on the Wii that's competently made, so it's at least fun.
You know what makes this picture immediately more amusing? If this isn't an artistic choice, James Bond is just that much bigger than everyone else in the picture.
17 feet tall. They had to custom make this gun. And this bow tie. The suit is my skin.
We had to take Zoe out of the film because I accidentally ate her.
That's what happened to her after they got back home.
Sean Smiley.
It is funny that they included Zoe when she had no bearing on the story.
She did just kind of show him and go, hey, James Bond, what's up? I gotta go.
No, I'm not cold.
Edwarding. I don't know the lyrics to that song.
It didn't sound like a very James Bond song. It was a good song, it just didn't sound very James Bond. Are they playing it again?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Lautenschlager.
I like Frederick Ng.
It's Ing.
It is Ing.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
And let's not forget Thedoba.
How about Rory Loeb?
Or Rommel Tab Tab.
Haha, people with names.
I only feel kinda bad about it.
You know, we don't have to keep commentating. It's just credits from here on out.
Listen.
What else are we gonna do? We're just gonna sit here like...
I gotta earn this paycheck that I don't have.
It's a paycheck of enjoyment.
I'm not gonna pay the fucking bills.
And I enjoy making fun of people's names.
The director of marketing says, "Who's next?"
Oh, Lincoln Hirschberger. I thought it was Harshberger.
That's harsh, man.
God, these are long.
We get to find out who's right. Oh, no, here we go. We're starting to get to the voice actors, so we can see who was all involved in this masterpiece.
Including Lisa's beard. Imagine somebody named Lisa with a beard who just is really hoping to get into voice acting, but her beard is better at it than she is.
I do not recognize a single one of these names.
Nope. Maxwell Caulfield. He plays Bond. Apparently, he was the star of Grease 2.
Wow.
Really?
What a success.
Apparently. No one actually saw him in the movie because no one saw the movie.
I didn't even know there was a Grease 2.
Grease 2, even slipperier.
Even greasier.
Just sliding all over the floor.
Hey guys, who wants to go to Jason Camp? I do.
I want to play Pierce Brosnan. I don't know about you.
It is so weird. They marketed it. We got his face. We didn't get him, but we got his face.
The shoot supervisor slash solver?
And the real hero is the motion capture talent. They're the ones who had to do all that crazy bullshit.
Havoc spec. Oh, this must have been before 2K got founded.
Now, if this song plays a third time, I'm going to be like, oh, come on.
Mondo Media? Aren't those the guys who made Happy Tree Friends?
Maybe? That's probably not the same people.
And dick figures and shit? Looking it up.
Ron is suffering.
He's making me suffer. We're going through all these end credits with no speed up. I feel like the Australian agent was a little bit of, look, we made this hot girl model. Oh, you did, huh? Well, we better use her.
Well, I mean, apparently Mondo Media's been around since 1988, so it could be them.
John batter.
My favorite kind of batter.
Just pancake batter. Raw.
Steve Schnurr. I think they're playing it a third time.
A pancake batter.
Mish Bond. Miche.
Hey, there is a Bond in there. Michi. Mish. Wait.
Miche?
Yeah, Mish.
Thanks, humans.
Parlez-vous français? Dickaton? No, that's Dick Alton. In Fallout 3, welcome to the town of Dickaton. Will you save Dickaton?
Hugh Binns and Matt Sneap.
Sneap.
They fail all seep.
Will he return, though?
It's just, the credits just go into James Bond's mouth.
He will not return in our Let's Plays, probably, though.
Aww.
Wait for it. Thank you.
Yep.
Hey.
That was Nightfire, folks. Thanks, everyone, for watching.
That's it, folks.
You have a good night. Enjoy your salads that have been provided for you.
Have a good night. Be sure to put out your fires.
If you want.
I mean, if you don't want to die, that's up to you.
Yeah, it's your choice, though. Don't let us tell you what to do.
The power of negativity will lead on as you burn to death in your night house.
Yep.
Yep. You got it.